Find power, trying to find light, and to find signal, Ella. There's just a lot going on tonight, and you really have to feel for homeowners and people who live in this area who are in their second night of darkness there.
Right, Shari, there's still so many unknowns here. Speaking of that power, you would not be able to see me if it was not for the camera light and the headlights on the car. So that also means the traffic lights are still out. So you got to be so careful when it comes to driving because of all that debris. And well, here's a perfect example. This boat behind me, it got pushed up from the storm surge onto the road. And it's not the only boat we've seen like that today. And speaking of cell service over in Englewood, there is barely any cell service there. It is extremely spotty. The hospital is still closed there as well. So people are just wanting to know, when is the hospital going to open back up? When am I going to get power again? When am I going to get service? So there's just a lot of questions. I also did speak with some people in El Jobin about the damage. This is what they had to say. Fences scattered along the side of the road, carports torn off from homes, boardwalks ripped apart, and a boat on the side of the road show how strong Hurricane Milton blew through Charlotte County.
It's sad. It is so sad because everybody just fixed everything.
Since 2008, the couple has called this neighborhood home. The past 2 years, they spent recovering from Ian, but Hurricane Milton's strength defeated the progress their community made.
Fixed everything up, and in the blink of an eye, it's gone again.
You can see Milton's path from uprooted trees to downed street signs. But they say this doesn't come close to Ian.
It fared, I would say, a lot better than when Ian hit. Ian destroyed 3/4 of this park.
In the park next to them, they showed us this RV, flipped up on its side from the tornado that popped up as Milton approached. One of many homes no longer standing. 10 minutes down the road, Jack Rice saw very different effects from the storm. He recently moved into a new home that can sustain strong winds.
We had rode through Helena, and we figured it was, hey, if it gets into the house and floods us, I'm 80. I only got so much longer to go.
He says only drops of rain got to his front door. And this steel hurricane screen protected his lanai. His garden wasn't as lucky. A minor loss compared to his neighbors down the road.
The way they're building them today and with the code requirements, you're getting a house that doesn't make me worried about sitting here through a hurricane.
And they all know Hurricane Milton won't be the last. So as you can see in here, there's a lot of different impacts people got here in Charlotte County, and there's still a lot of unknowns like the power outage and when some of that cell signal will also return. And we're going to tell you when we find out about when all that will return. And if you need additional resources from damages from Hurricane Milton, you can head on over to fox4now.com. We have all that information there. Live in El Jobin, Ella Rhodes, Fox 4.